What's up, dogs? Let's see what I have is. Put you in a better position. Right. Happy, excited, ecstatic. Major things happening, guys. All under the scene. I want to thank you all for coming along for the ride. You're amazing. There's so many great people out there, so many kind people. With your time, with your likes, your comments, we appreciate it all. This is what it's all for. This is what we do it for. We're going to throw ourselves into it now. It's Liz's birthday today, everybody. And 41 she is. Lizzie Lemon, the hide and seek champion, Mr. Elite, 41 years old, and she looks fantastic. She's got the most perfect skin I've ever seen. I've got that Irish white freckling skin, so I've never really cared about my skin or anyone's skin really. But with Liz, she has got the most beautiful skin and body. Face. And she's 41 and she just don't look it. She hasn't changed a bit since I met her 15 years ago, Lizzie. She looks exactly the same. Oh, okay. Oh. Thank you so much. Thank you, outcome. Amazing. Thank you so much. Crazy. Thank you so much. That's amazing. Thank you, Create Your Own Outcome. I wish she was on here. She's just dropping the kids off to school. Thank you so much. Zon, you're amazing. She's going to be blown away by that. You're amazing. Shout out, Create Your Own Outcome. Thank you so much. I'll check out your page. And we'll do a community post to say thank you. If that's okay with you. Thank you so much. I take it you know already because you do it, but that means so much to us. The small creators, you're amazing. It means so much to us when you're a small creator like this. It's such a big thing that. So thank you so much. I appreciate you. It's funny how we know a lesson to tell you. I may have broke my hand. My knuckles killing me every time I touch it. Like, I broke my shoulder, my foot, now my hand. Might not be broken, but I might just bruise my knuckle or something. But, wow. Okay. Let's do that again. Thank you so much, everybody that likes and subscribes and supports the channel. Thank you so much. We really appreciate you. It's Lizzie's birthday today, everyone. She's 41 years old. Feel free to go and buy her a coffee. Click the link in the description and you can buy her a coffee, everybody. For all the hard work she does. Thank you so much, lady. Yeah. Let's go. We've got a broken foot, a shoulder impingement, That's worse than my foot, my shoulder. With a broken foot, I can still do a few kick-ups. But not with not with a shoulder impingement and a broken foot. Sorry guys. I love raisins. I love raisins, sultanas, currants, coconut, dates, jewel raisins, red raisins, yellow raisins. I'm obsessed with them at the minute. I never ate one. I'm 40 years old, never ate raisins. Let's go, everybody. Let's go, everybody. Come on. Are you training today, guys? What are you up to on this beautiful, beautiful? I mean, just look at it. How great is it? There we go. Mic's up. Mic's up. There you go. Can you hear me okay, guys? Don't get me wrong, okay? Yesterday, my foot was throbbing. Obviously, after I stopped, I got this big purple lump on my toe. To say it's my toe, I had a big purple lump around here that swelled up like a big band. And that's where the break is worst. It's all, might say that's my foot. That's all shattered. That's shattered, the ball bit. And then there to my inside of my heel, I've got a long fracture. So it does hurt, yeah. Cringe dog is back. Oh, sorry. You don't have to watch it though. John Leston's back, everybody. And you can tell by his comments. It's okay, John. This is an open space, mate. You can tell us what's wrong and we'll try and help you on this channel. It probably just takes some dialogue, a little bit of conversing, talking. Everyone has a bad day, John, but you seem to have a bad day every day you come on. I mean, if we went and looked on your comments, mate, I'm gathering they won't be the greatest. He does need a hug, Creative. Thank you. Thank you for being so nice to him as well. It's people like you that change the world, mate. When people are flapping and doing all the, talking, it's people like you that don't be horrible to them that changes, because they're expecting people to be horrible, because everyone's horrible to them all the time. But the way you change it is like you show love and you care, and that's why. John, we love you, brother. Whatever it is, mate, we love you, son. You don't have to come on and be aggressive all the time. We have a laugh, don't we? We don't ever slag anyone off or be aggressive. We might take the mick sometimes and have a little joke with people, back and forth, but we're never aggressive to people. This is the internet. What's the point of being aggressive? We're thousands of miles apart. It was nonsensical to be to get aggressive on the internet. I see it all the time, and I just want to let you know I love you. And if you need a hug, we're here. So basically, I was pushing off of the garage. So there's a Porsche, and it's really expensive. It's like a 48 grand Porsche. It's got this £700 battery to make it lightweight, and something happened with the battery, because the car's really good. It tells you about the battery life and all that, and the connection had just gone. So we had to get it out of the garage carefully. And as I went to push it like that, I pushed, and he let off the brake quick, and I weren't ready for it, and I just went bang down to the ground, and I tried to remove my foot underneath me like that. But as you can imagine, I've done this. I was pushing off that carriage, and as I pushed, the car went, and he went, now. And I went, boom. And I just brought my toe down into the concrete so fast, so hard. It really did hurt, honestly. It was a bad one. How are we doing? That's amazing. And also, John, you don't have to stay here, mate. No one's keeping you here hostage, buddy. You can just go, and you don't have to put all that energy into a negative thing. We love you, son. Appreciate the view. Appreciate the comments. Thank you to everybody. And creative visuals, create your own outcome. Thank you so much. And thank you for the kind words. and dealing with people in the right way all the time. Listen, you get to a point, and some people push your buttons, and you're going to react. That is life. We've all got a limit. We've all got a line that we draw in the sand, and like Captain said, the line is here, no farther. like Sheldon Cooper. I draw the line in the sand here. Thus far, no farther. Now I would throw this, but I know I'll hit it and knock it out of the thing. So we'll do it the other way. Give me one to hit on there. You give me one to hit in there. It's all good. Do you know what? This is what I find the best. Don't even respond. It's all good. Creative. How are you doing, creative? Create your own outcome. You are creative. Don't worry about that. How are you doing? Create your own outcome. What are you up to? You're great. Create your own outcome. First shot. See that? Bang on. First shot. So I'm aiming. I want you to give me one and I'll hit there. Bottom right. Let's go, Pete. Bottom right. See that? Right, just to settle it, because I don't like this. Just going to settle it. Creative. Create your own outcome. Creative. Okay. Do you know what? It sounds like this free thing I'm doing business with. Excuse me. Creative Visual Studios. Creative Visual Productions and all that. Create your own outcome. What are you up to? I want to know about your life. I want to know what you're up. I want to know what you're creating, buddy. What are you up to? Bottom left. Too high. First one I missed. Second one I missed. Go for this one. Right, I'm gonna go for middle. Let's go, guys. I am merely trying to give you some awareness. You are. Let's go. Let's go. Sorry, guys. So yeah, Alex was up top. I was second. And I would have been grabbing his ears going, you effing bat. I'd have been screaming at him. And we don't get in there and kill him now. We've lost this. Do you understand? We've lost it. But I'd have been grabbing him by the ears and going, do you understand? We've lost this. If you don't get in there and knock him out, we've lost it. You understand? I can't work with anything other than that. That's how I'd have been talking. Anyway, let's go. Top right, bottom left. Top left, bottom right. Where are we going? That's it. Go on, create your own outcome. Again. Bottom left. This is what we call a spiral, a dot in the business. This is what we call in the business. I love you guys. You are hilarious. You are hilarious. We only got 2 likes. Oh, come on, guys. I'm going to have to move you over a bit. We need to get a bit more signal because something's going on. Although, I'll tell you what's happened. Yesterday, the live we done yesterday, guys, we had to cut it off after 40 minutes. It just cut out. I went to go back on, couldn't get on. So then I have to phone Liz, just to go to the computer, go accept, because it says once you delete this, you won't get any views, you won't get the time. So all that time we put in this last month has been for nothing. Every live we've done that hasn't gone up, you don't see it, right? We do a live for an hour. We plan before. We take all the stuff into the live, so we'll go and do it here. Don't get me wrong, it's my workout. It's not major, but I'm preparing for you. I don't want to come here and just talk about work. I'm trying to give you stuff that we're doing and everything. And all of a sudden, YouTube just cut out. That's it. I have to go and delete it back from the computer, from the main source, YouTube Studio. So I've had so much work. If it weren't for, I swear people are trying to sabotage me. Liz deleted 1,200 videos, which was like about over a year's worth of work gone. Because once I uploaded it to YouTube, I deleted it off my phone. Because it's YouTube's problem. Let them deal with the data, the space, the memory, right? So that weren't bad enough. Then YouTube. So I can't win. I'm not going to self-talk negatively, but up to that point, this last month or 2, I haven't been able to win once. I'm just doing these for fun, really, just trying to see the pattern to get it back. Because when I go again, it ain't going to be on this device. I'm going to have a brand new device. Happy birthday. I've got a brand new device, a brand new videographer. So it ain't even going to be me doing it on my IP address. Because listen, if you knew what I knew about dissidents and dissident lists and things like that, if you said one thing wrong, you could be tapped, and that's it. Because we're building, John. We're not here to just literally regurgitate everything, and we can't show everything, can we? We're just telling you what we're getting up to. It's just part of life. That's what I think. This is where the misconceptions come in with you, mate. Is that you don't understand. This is a channel. Whatever goes on this channel is what's meant to go on this channel. Like, we've had some signal problems for the last month, so we haven't really been able to do anything. So I'm going to do a whole nother month starting again of working out, right? But I've broke my foot. I've shattered my toe and my ball, and I've fractured a long fracture in my foot. So a lot of it's going to change to trick shots, to what me and Lizzie are doing, and stuff like me engineering in the garden. Like I said, I'm just going to set up. It happens as and when I say, mate. I have a charity called Planet Pickers, yeah, and we pick all this plastic. This is what we clean. Yeah, but this last year, I haven't really got out for Planet Pickers that much because I had to turn it into a business. I had to turn it into a registered charity, which is actually a business because money goes through it, right? So I'm trying to do it the right way. So I'm taking my time. So I've got the 3 best board members, the ambassador, the resident artist. I've got my mentors above me, my business entrepreneurs, the people who are teaching me. This doesn't happen overnight. I'm one man doing all this on my own. And the people I've got around me, I'll be honest with you, right down to my right-hand men, compared to me, they're slow. Compared to me, they do 1 day's work a week. I do 14 days work a week because I work in the day and at night, and I'm doing this every day. So you don't understand. You clearly don't understand. It takes a long time for some stuff. Well, that's the whole point of getting a videographer, is because I've got terrible signal. They won't. They video it and then they take it off, chop it up, and give it back to us. But we've already got them. We've got two of them. One does long film, documentaries and films, movies. Like he does a storyboard, a script. He does an Excel spreadsheet of every 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, and he'll film 1.1 and 1.4 together because they're in the same place. He does it all printed out so he knows how we're going to film it, when we're going to film it. So we've had these meetings in the last since this signal stuff, last 3 weeks, we've had 2 meetings with 2 people. One of them's called Ollie and the other one's called Daniel. Daniel's 16, Ollie's 18, nearly 19. Ollie's going to university now to do film, but he's doing social media type film, like short. He does little short minute films. He can do long ones, of course. But we're using Ollie because he's got great TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram, and he's already like a professional in that. And then we're using Daniel for the longer, like the interviews. So when you say I'm running for I can walk, do you not understand? I've done this. I've got 10 YouTube channels. I've got podcasts. I've got, I've got celebrities on my podcast. What do you mean? Like this isn't new. It's just bigger, so it takes more time. That's all. It'll happen as and when it does. There's so many people involved. This is it. Yeah. But yeah, you can ask anything, and if I can tell you, I'll tell you. You know that. I've already put up the podcast with Tamara Sand, Greg Secker. Sean's got that, Liz got that. We've all got that on channels. You've got, who else? Next one will be probably Tom Skinner. We'll probably get him on for a podcast with Sean. Someone like that. That'll be one of our first ones. Yeah. Just life. We live life like everybody else. We're growing and scaling some things. We've got a lot of books published on. The reason why we talk about some things, because I'm not an author. I've never read books, right? And then I published 23. I wrote 50 in a year, and I published half of them. They're all up online. Everything from how to make money using quantum mechanics to Amazon fulfillment by Amazon, FBA, FBM, fulfillment by merchant. Loads of different stuff, like losing my dog, raising children. Life can be serious and fun. What else? Ophelia's Enchanted Escapades, Ophelia and the Magic Roundabout. I've done a big series on them. Yeah, man. Basically, there's a saying, right? It's better to be a jack of all trades. It's better to be a jack of all trades than a master of one, because a master of one is too close to a master of none. But if you ask anybody else, it's like John, for instance. If you ask John, has he got a mortgage? Probably hasn't. But if he has, I guarantee you don't know what the word means. He does create your own outcome. He does. He's a regular who does that. Like he doesn't like the channel, but he comes on it every day. And we know what that means, don't we? So we be nice to him, because being horrible to someone like that, they're already having a hard time. John's life is wake up, be negative on the internet. I'm not on John's channel commenting. He's on mine. So I think that tells us everything we need to know. But again, this is the difference between some people. We have a responsibility, okay? We've got 2.2 million views in the last couple of months, okay? And we haven't done it for the last month or so because the signal has been so bad. I've got all new mics. I've got shotgun mics, mics. I've got ring lights. I've got little lights, jigs, tripods, Yeti mics, battery packs. I've got a new videographer coming on for long form content. I've got a new videographer coming on for short form content that use the big cameras and all this. They've got all the big cameras. I'll show you one of the guys. Next time I'm with him, I'll get a little short for us. I'll go, hi, this is Ollie. Ollie, tell them a little bit about what you're going to do for Panic Pickers. And they will tell you what they're going to do. But these kids, right, they're 16 and 18, and they would put most of us to bed. If it was me versus him, I'd get my ass whooped. If it was him versus you, John, you'd whoop your ass. These kids are so focused, and they're so dedicated, and they're smart. They ain't out still on the streets vaping with their little side bag and their pink vape. They're dedicated. They're here to build up people and build up. He said, please, hey, give me a chance. Let me show you what I can do, but I'll make you shine. I said, of course. I was like, this is you. You've got this. Like I'm giving people opportunities. This isn't the only people. I'm going to use loads of people after this. I'm going to see what people can do. I want to give people opportunities because guess what happens in that? They get a chance to shine on their channel with someone who's got thousands of subscribers and is growing quickly, right? Then I get the opportunity to go, don't worry, look, I can put you with a celebrity now. Look, go with this geezer for a day and he'll walk you around. And that gives them an opportunity into the real filming world, a quick leg up. And that is how things should work. Because I said, look, don't think this is you helping me. Because he was like, no, hey, just give me a chance. I said, listen, this is a two-way street. Because I remember growing up, it was a one-way street. When I was there, my dad said to me, I don't care, AD, I don't care. This is my job. If something goes wrong, it's on my head. And I was like, all right, Dad, I'm telling you it's wrong. I'm not saying I'm right. I'm saying it's wrong. And when you're 4 inches down, right? And I can tell it's wrong already. When you get like 4 meters down, you're going to be even more out because it's, you know, it's not running true. It's running out. So by the time you get down, it's going to be really out. And then I'm the mug that's going to have to say, yeah, but you're on, it doesn't matter what you do. You're on wages. If I tell you to do this or do this, you have to do it. I was like, fair enough. I learned my lesson that day. I thought, all right, F that. And what happened? He paid my next door neighbour £80, who had no qualifications, was on the dole, didn't work, didn't do nothing. £80 a day, right? And he paid me 40. I'm an electrician, and he paid me 40. And I always wondered why they didn't pay me, my family. They don't pay me low money, right? My brother Michael was the only one who paid me £100 a day. Shout out to my brother Michael, right? And he could earn 200, but he'd give me 100. That's how good my brother was, all the time. Anyway, I learned from that situation, right, that when I'm older, I'm going to give people opportunities, but I'm going to try and make it that the opportunities I can give, and I've learned this now, is that it is two ways. Anything is two ways. Like I was learning then, because of how I was learning, I didn't think I was learning. You see what I'm saying? So I learned to go with better mentors, like Tim, one of my other mentors. He gives you a compliment, then a criticism, and then another compliment. So he gives you a criticism sandwiched between two compliments. And that's not because you're weak. I think it's a smart play. Like it makes you think, wow, I've done good. Oh, I could do better there. Oh, right, but that was good. So go, that fuse ball was the nutsaid. Well, look how neat that is. You go, tell you what I would do though. I would see them lives, them 16mm towels. I'll sling them through there if I was you, rather than go around the back because like it's a long way. And I'll go, oh yeah, oh I should have done it. Oh, sorry, Tim. And you go, no, don't say sorry for you done it. I'm just saying that's what I do. It don't matter. He says, look, you're saving that much cable. It was just little things now he'd say and I'd go about it. I loved working with him. He paid me £475 a day, my first big day's wages, for like actual legitimate, not like on a price job and he earned a lot of money. This was like regular, every day, boom, £475 to go work in a different country. Yeah. Oh, you're smashing it. Create your own outcome. Look, just listen to the name, right? Create your own outcome. John. I call John the Swan. John, Big John, Little John, John, John boy, Jonathan. Because John, you know what John is? It's just regular. So yeah, don't even trip. These bots are on here to distract us. There's people that are paid in life. You're on dissident lists. That means other people's job is out there just to distract you, just to get you angry, just to get you in your lower chakra, in your red chakra, your stomach chakra, your animalistic nature. That's all they're here for. Don't let these energy vampires steal off you. Okay? Look at this beautiful day we've got. Look, I already whooped some ass this morning. It's Lizzie's birthday, and I already whooped some ass. Not saying no one gets angry. Everyone gets angry. I'm going to beat the granny out of Sean today, first chance I get. He's lucky he's not here. I'll be jabbing him up bad, mate, I'm telling you. Yeah, you have built it yourself. That create your own outcome speaks volumes. I love it. Like nobody's perfect. Unruly. Super. Andrew. Where's Andrew? I haven't seen Andrew for a while. I'm wondering how he is. Yeah, no, you're doing it creative. You're doing it, mate. So when you lock in, it's just you and that, nothing else. You're locking in because it's you and that target. There isn't the target, there's the bit of the target you're aiming for and nothing else. If you only lock onto that, you can't throw it anywhere else. Do you understand? So if I've thrown a dart, I hit the bullseye most of the time now, or at least thereabouts. You know what I mean? And I'm not a dart player. I haven't played darts every day for 3 days ever in my life. Like, you know what I mean? In a row. So how can I be that good? How can I do 1,000 kick-ups? How can I remember 1,000 digits of pi? I can do anything like that because I believe that. I don't just believe it, I know it to be true. So the only pressure on me is to do it. So I don't feel, oh no, if I don't do it, they're going to laugh. Oh, John Leston might come on. John Leston might give me a tap at the door and say, ha 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 ha. Oh no. What are we going to do? No, we are creating our own outcome. We all are. Remember that. This is it, yeah. These people have got small minds. These are people that have like a bulldog tattooed on it and an England flag, screaming, "Get out of our country!" They're that sort of thinking. You know, I'm born in England, or I'm Irish. This is why Irish people got small brains, right? And I'm Irish, so I know. I'm Irish. I mean, like, do you know what you do when you do that to yourself? When you say I'm born here, you do exactly what the government and everyone else wants you to do, who's against you, right? Who wants you to lose because they want to win. And when you realise you're in competition with these people, you're in competition with the next man next to you. You just don't know it. And if you did know it, you'd do better, right? These people have a vested interest in distracting you. This is why I don't get sidetracked. I'm literally speaking about what I want to speak about now. If I want to speak about John Leston, that's what I'd want to speak about as well. So it ain't like someone sidetracking me. I have an interest in correcting people sometimes, because if you're in my life and you have to be on my stream, yeah, I do correct people time to time. You know why? I won't let them steal the thunder. You know, I'll engage with them, but I'll make it positive. And I'll drag them out of their negative. They'll keep going. They'll keep trying to be negative. But the only negative thing about that will be them. I'll make it all positive around them. It'll be a 99% positive bubble, and the little tumour attached on their arse will be them. The sucker on the arse will be them. That boil, that tumour, that cancer, that negative bit. But you've got to have it. If you don't have it, how do you know all that's good? That's how you compare it to that little boil on your arse you've got. Top right. Oh, I'm a bad motherfucker. You want to know my secret? John Leston's heads on everyone. There you go. It's not a mouldy garage. It's an Essex dojo. There you go. It helped who was in Essex, but yeah. I'm from Essex, so yeah. Bottom left. Yeah. A little bit out, but yeah. We're slanging it. I've got a really bad shoulder, right? And every time I throw this, it bloody hurts. But do you see me stopping? Exactly. We serve a lot of other people, okay? Twice a week at least, I take food round to an old lady. And like now, my mentor's going to come past. He's going to pick up a puff pastry, rich beef, shallot, white onion, pink onion, all that, peas, carrots, sweet corn, a lovely meal. And then he's going to pick up a bread pudding, or my mum's homemade bread pudding, all the way from Clacton, all the way here. He's going to pick up that. That's what he gets here. That's serving other people. I enjoy doing it. It's not a bother to go and plate up a bit of extra food that we've cooked so that someone else don't cook who don't like cooking or hasn't got to cook for the other person. Yeah, that's what creative does. See, he knows that by saying you don't know that because you haven't served anyone, clearly. Because if you did, you wouldn't be talking like that. Buddy. So we're here for positivity. If we have to take an extra 10 minutes to do this, it's no problem. Doesn't matter. Look at the numbers. Well, this is the hours we're getting. We're not only for views. This is numbers. I'm in a space where I can't hardly get signal. I can't miss with this, I'm telling you. Do you know how to lock in like that? If I'm here low, it doesn't hurt. But the second I go high, I'm in agony. I have to just do that. To throw a dot, I wouldn't do this. I'm having to do that because it hurts less to do this. I'm just using that part of my thing, not going like that. That hurts so much. But to lock in like this is how when you can learn to throw. There, and then lock and just bam and whip it, and you can't miss. Wherever you look, that will go. If you let go at the right time, it will just head straight there. It will head true, I promise you. Lizzie's brother lived in Hollywood for 7 years or something. So he's got lots of American football, you know, he likes to throw one. So he threw it when he was at this big, you know, like one of Henry VIII's old castle places where they got the deers and all that. We went there for one day. So we're sitting down at a picnic. He came to me. I went, and he was like, he went, he looked at Liz, looked at me, and he looked at Liz. He went, I thought he said he'd never done this before. I said, I haven't. I've never thrown anything ever. And I just threw this perfect spiral into his hands. And you know why? Because it's like a dart. So when I'm doing this, I'm trying to give you some game. Yeah, you obviously follow for some reason, for the kick-ups or the boxing or the head ball or some reason of talent. Well, I'm trying to show you, I don't just do this in one area of my life. I do it in every single thing I do. It doesn't matter if I'm just having a conversation with a homeless person or a billionaire. I'm going to be exactly the same because I don't give a shit what this dickhead thinks. And if the real truth, I'm really trying to help this one here if I'm in the middle of the night. Not really much I can do for this one. Because here's the truth of it. You get up for 12 hours a day and go and earn money. So what else time have you got? You need to sleep for 8 hours. There's your 20 hours. You've got 4 hours left. You need to eat, shower, see the kids. Where's your hobbies? Where's your learning? Where's your future? Where's your side hustle? Where's your study? Where's your time over the park? Shopping? Where's your... What? So we leave it to the weekends. Seems to me I didn't create that for myself. Unruly. Woo! Oh, of course not. Of course not. It's that. What's the time? Yep, look at the time. It's negative time for John. Let's roll, Dills. Right, come on. Give me a. This is it. This is how you deal with it, right? Positivity. Just stay positive. Doesn't matter what anyone brings. Doesn't matter what anyone brings. We'll negative. We'll get negative. I was negative about an hour ago, and believe me, I do it every day. Get it out in the morning. No, I don't want to know later. Bottom right. Let's go back a bit. It's getting too easy. Well, I'm going for the centre. Centre of the garage. You know what I'm talking about. Where's wife? She's just dropping the kids off to school, and then we're going out for a bit of food because it's her birthday. Oh. Let's go. Let's roll, Dill. Thank you to everybody that likes the stream. I'm surprised. I love American football. Who's seen that guy that plays it on TV? He wears a builder's hard hat. It's hilarious. He goes, if I lose Madden, I'll cut the stream off. Never cuts the stream off. Loses all the time. Complete clickbait. Talks nothing but nonsense. But you can't watch it. You know why? It's hilarious. Like John, we all need a bit of bull sugar in our lives sometimes. This was my granddad's watch, my Uncle Jim's watch show. And it says, presented to, I won't say his name, in token of 25 years service, 1952 to 1977, and the company limited, I won't say what it is, with the 357, like my gun, like my 6-shooter. But look, so the back actually come off and got lost. Like I said, another one put on it. Not bad, eh? This was left to me. Solid. Absolute solid, mate. That'll never leave me. Ever. I adore that. Got a few things that I adore. Uncle Jim's scissors from the company that he worked for. I got that, the scissors, the watch, a couple of little bits, like a lighter from my granddad, like one of them old thick ones, you know, in a leather case. That means a lot to me. Just a couple little bits. Mostly Riley stuff. Uncle Jim's, granddad's, a little bit from Jan. People have died. Remember, no one knows really what you're going through, what you've been through, what's happened, why you're doing stuff. But don't listen to no one. Everyone's full of shit. No one knows what they're talking about. No one knows why you come on here and waffle. You could need to. You could just need to blow off some steam for an hour. You have no idea what's going on in the back behind the scenes. For instance, yesterday, I had so many meetings yesterday. I must have spoke to 15 people in the morning, all different, mostly for different things. A couple, like I speak to one and the other, then I go back to someone else, then back to that one. So that's 4 phone calls with 3 different people about the same thing. But then that'll lead into something else, that we've got something else coming after, so we have to speak to that. So I have to go and speak to someone else. I must have spoke to 15 people before 9 o'clock. WhatsApp, texting, calls, group messages. You haven't got a clue what's going on. And they're different things, from promotions to branding stuff. Another one's doing something else. Another thing's furniture. There's so much going on. And I get angry because it's not getting sorted out fast enough as well. I get angry at everybody, and rightly so, because they're all involved. That's why people should think before they start stuff with me. Everyone's got dreams. If you say, "Oh, do you want to do this? What do you want to do?" They go, "Yeah, I want to do this thing. I want to do this." Everybody will say, "Yeah, I want to do it." They'll start it. Everyone will start it, but finishing it. That's most people's problem. Everyone wants to start something, do something, but can you finish it? Have you got the time to stick it in? That's the difference. Greatest advice I could give any man, 20 years old and up, is you are an island. No one's coming to save you. You might have your mum and dad there, you might have brothers, you might have best friend, all this all good. Start acting like no one is coming to save you. And although you've got the best hopes and dreams of everyone, and you're all going to team up, you're going to do this, you're going to do that, start grinding like you're going to be on your own forever. And watch how quick you turn things around on your own. And yeah, you don't need, act like you don't need another person. If there was no one on this earth, you could still do it on your own. I'm doing a couple of secret projects myself, just for personal reasons, with Sean and Liz, just to give them a bit of a boost, to show them what I can do on my own. And if I can do that, and I ain't got a car, and I ain't got the things they've got, and I'm working out all the time. I've got a broken leg and a busted shoulder for 7 years. I'm still working out. I've got a busted thumb, like knuckle. Just to place my foot down like that hurts, and I mean hurts a lot. But I don't even wince my face up anymore. I'm pissed off I've got to wear this boot, because if I take this boot off, my foot explodes. So it's all strapped up and tied in at the minute. So as soon as I take it off, which I'll have to do when I get back up, because I'm moving around on it so much, and I have to do this. And that hurts because all the blood's rushing down and the gravity. I'm meant to keep it elevated. Can you imagine me sitting still for 6 weeks? I'd shoot myself in the face. I'd shoot someone else in the face as well. Whoever told me to sit still for 6 weeks. I'll be boxing next week. Watch. I'll be in the ring boxing. And I won't be losing. I'll be knocking the shit out of all of them. Broken foot and a broken arm. I'll bet you I'm the best one there. I'll knock the shit out of everyone. Watch. Let's say go on me down. Wait. Double barrel, yeah. I can't take it anymore. I'm just having a laugh now. I can't take all the seriousness. Just know I'm here to have fun, and that's it. You're going to hear a load of waffle, a load of offal, because I'm strong as an ox, mate. I carry these things with me. The heart of a bison, because I'm just like, I'm out in the cold, mate. I'm on my own. I'm secretive like a shark. Like when I'm attacked, I know now, you ain't going to know. I'm going to come up from underneath, bam. I know the element of surprise is like another 80%, 99% on top of what I've already got. Forget about it. It's over. I'm not telling anyone what I'm doing. That's what I learned from coming on here and sharing loads of stuff with everybody, and everybody, even though it's like right there in front of everyone, it's all in my house, it's all around with the people we're doing what we do. The negativity, I thought, no, I've got to protect that now. So I'm going to protect that. What John wants me to do is come on DAWWWG and show me bank accounts, show me this, show this. That's never going to happen. All John's going to see is us doing this every day, just growing, elevating, putting other things into effect. Only got 24 hours like everyone else. We'll just spend them better. And we'll always be here for when John wants to come back and say, sorry, I was having a bad day. I've realised the error of my ways now. Right, let's get fancy with it, Joe. I know these boots are going to go on for about 6 weeks though. Very sad because I love them boots. I've got to take them off. I'm getting a new dog today, people. Five days ago, I had a broken foot. Like bad, fractured toe, fractured ball, big, shattered, fractured down. Long one now. They tell you to sit down. But then I won't get all this work done. there's this thing I heard this morning. It was Nietzsche said it. Nietzsche was the first one to realise it. Do you know how bad it feels to be so aware and so woke that you won't buy into any of these things anymore? That you don't go check the news, you don't read the papers, you realise nothing that's going on in the world, the news, anything has anything to do with me. I haven't contributed to it. I don't take anything from it. So why do I care? Why would I go and sit there for 30 minutes watching the news about all this stuff? I've got no. If I'm not a politician, I'm not a priest. PP. I'm a planet picker, not a politician or a priest. I'm a PP, but I'm a planet picker. That means I pick rubbish up. That helps every person on the planet, every animal, every insect, every blade of grass, every particle of mud. It helps them, right? And then we remove that. What good is it if I'm talking about politics or religion? It doesn't help anyone. I can't change it. Politics is politics. Religion is religion. I can't change it. And that's why we don't talk about that. We talk about business because we can change the business. We talk about tomorrow because we can change tomorrow. We talk about today. We don't talk about yesterday. Super! What's happening, Del? Right, guys, I'm so sorry as well, Super, if you just joined. I'm going to cut you off now because we've got 50 minutes and I'm not having what happened yesterday. I love you. I'll be back on in a sec. I'm going home now. I'll see you in a second. I'm going to turn this off and turn it straight back on when I get home. I love you, Super.